So we're going to play one of the best games ever made, and one of my favorite games of all time, SimCity 2000. I've been playing this game for quite a long time, and I remember playing this back in middle school, and it was one of the first games we got for our new computers, because before that we were using Apple IIe's, which were not very technologically advanced. So let's start a new city. Let's make a nice typical American city named Jeffersonville. And Jeffersonville has been founded. The herald proclaims victory. Make the screen a little bit bigger. Yeah, so when I first played this game, I was pretty impressed because I had played the one before it on a few different systems, but mostly on the computer. Alright, so Jeffersonville is going to use this little pond right here, and that's where we're going to put our power plant. Now, since it is 1900, Jeffersonville is all about the coal power. I'll put that right here. And the reason why I put it so close to the water is so that I can run water pumps without needing to connect it to anything. Let's see, we're going to want a road. Jeffersonville is going to be like a typical American main road kind of town, so put the main road about here. So a little bit here, and then some of this. I give it enough room for its main road. There we go. And now, we need jobs for the people of Jeffersonville. And we're going to give them industrial positions. Everybody loves a good hard day's worth of work. Now, we're going to need some people who work at our wonderful new factories. And so, let's put some people really close to work, because nobody likes a long commute. And of course, they're going to need power. Everybody's going to need water. And there we go. And now we see some industrial moving in. Jeffersonville is on the way up. One day it will have the highest standard of living. And let's give them some place to spend the money they earn at these factories. We'll have some stores. Because what good is having a job if you can't buy anything? And we're gonna need some pipes for these stores whenever they move in. And now we have some workers moving in. And here is Jeffersonville. A nice, quiet, little American suburb. And as people move in, they start working at the factories, and they start paying taxes, and we start making money. So let's give it a road right about here, and then a road here, and maybe one right here. And we've already made $16. Hooray. We're just rolling in it now. And how about some more places to live in good old Jeffersonville? Give them the power. And I swear this music has been stuck in my head so many times ever since this game came out. If I could play an instrument, I would be able to play the soundtrack to this game. But instead, you'll just have to listen to me talk about it. Yes, well, on the main street, we're going to have shops of all types. Because that's what a main street is all about. And then the people who work at the shops can actually live right behind them. Maybe we'll give them a few more jobs, because jobs are fun, and they're fun for the economy. And in this case, the economy is my wallet. I always like seeing that grow. Ah, there we go. Jeffersonville is taking off. Pipes? Well, these people can't flush their toilet yet, but now they can. Indoor plumbing is a very important part of any effective city. Because if you don't take care of shit, it just starts to pile up. Let's expand the main road of Jeffersonville a little bit, shall we? And we can put in more living space in a road. And we're making $60 this year. Wonderful. That's what you call wealth creation. So this is Jefferson Road. This is the main road of Jeffersonville. And this is the factory district where most people work. Some people, of course, work in stores, and some people work at home, I guess. Homemaker is a very important position, because if the workers aren't happy at home, then they're not going to be happy at work. So Jefferson Road has a cross street, because there's no way you're going to want to drive all the way down Jefferson Road every single time. And there you go. We've put some more houses, because you always need more workers. Ooh, and we made $92 this year. And as you can see, Jeffersonville is growing quite nicely. Next, these roads here. Oh, and there are already people living here. Well, that's fine. They can live on a cul-de-sac. Yes, Jeffersonville is moving on up. I had to say it. Here, let's add some more stores. Cross Jefferson Road, which of course are going to need power. And as you can see, traffic is already flowing. Got a little more industrial. And we made $119. So Jeffersonville is not just a happy town, it's a profitable town. The industrial district is always quite active. A lot of like oil tankers and, you know, big trucks like that. Looks like it's time for some more housing. There we go. So, most of Jeffersonville is built around Jefferson Road, the main road here, and that provides convenient access to all of the amenities, such as the factories, and the warehouses, and the smelting plant. Smelting. These guys have not been flushing their toilet the entire time. Wonderful, guys. If it's yellow, let it mellow. And if it's brown, just leave it in the yard. And $134. Probably want to extend the Jefferson Road. And let's put more shops on Jefferson Road. As you can see, it is growing quite nicely, much like any typical American town. I'm actually from New York City myself, and I used to drive by these little towns, and I always wondered who lived there, what their life was like. I've always wondered if the town had a big celebration at Christmas, decorated the town square, whether everybody knew the mayor by the first name. Of course, now I don't live in New York City, and I know things are not quite like that. But in 1908, in Jeffersonville, life was as perfect as can be. $173. Well, it looks like we need a police department. No, not the Wild West anymore. Let's keep the citizens of Jeffersonville safe with a police department located 1 block from Jefferson Road. Yes, we have awakened. We have awakened. And now we hunger. Hunger for taxes. So, we can build some shopping over here. The police department. And we can build some, you know what? Let's build a few extra amenities. Like $88. See, now we're losing money because we have police now. Let's build a small park. And let's build another one here. And let's build one right here. Well, you know what? Let's build a big park. Oh, too late. This is a big park. Hmm. Well, the prisoners can't flush their toilets, and that is always a bad thing. Looks like we're gonna need more water pumps. Yes, water pumps everywhere. And there you go. All of the poop is flowing nicely. Looks like it's time to extend Jefferson Road. Another $40 worth. And we made $45. Let's cut funding to the police department. Because Jeffersonville is a nice, respectable town. We don't have to pay the police too much. We have a responsibility to the citizens of Jeffersonville to build a prosperous town. Can't do that when we're giving all our money to the police. So, now, more shopping! More shopping! And some more. Let's make this a little bigger. How about that? Here we go. Things sort of take off. Bremen places public busing. Good for Bremen. If this was the desert, it would be Fremen. And there we go. Yes. You can see it is reaching towards the river. And we're back up to $115. And there we go. Residential only works if you have the power. I know what you're thinking. I know what this looks like right now. But it's not gonna look like that. I did not make that on purpose. Okay. No, that is not what I meant to do. It just grew that way naturally. It was growing so fast. I had no control over what shape it took. Don't look at me like that. It's just a city. Here, maybe if we change it. Here, no, it looks a little bit less like it, right? Okay, alright, there. That probably looks the least like. Yeah. Well, that was not intentional at all. But hey, we made $155, and we have a city with a very identifiable shape to it. I think I'm going to pause that here.